So everybody, welcome back to another news video. In this video, we'll be talking about the latest news from Manchester United and the latest interest in ZIDANE. Now, is coming in from Seb Nonda and Santi JFM that Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to put ZIDANE at the head of his team instead of Erik ten Hag. Now, I'll read you all the news and then I'll give you my thoughts. In your stream, I've given the reins of Manchester United to Zidane. Manchester United have tried getting Zidane in the past before, however the situation is different. Claude Blanc has also tried recruiting the manager for PSG, and Ineos are huge fans of him. Sir Jim, obviously they've worked behind the scenes to recruit a new manager of the club, and Claude Blanc is a great admirer of Zidane. And yeah, that's the news coming out from Manchester United. So certainly interested in Zidane now. We know he's a very, very good manager. Won 3 back-to-back Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, and you can see by all these rumours that are coming out, Nagelsmann, Tuchel, now Zidane, it's clear that that Ineos are looking to change the manager now. I disagree with that at this moment. I mean, if things tend to get worse, and depends where we finish on in the league, it will be very interesting to see whether Erik ten Hag decides to leave Manchester United. I think the performances, yes, we know, been good enough, but yes, we've got injuries, and that's no excuse. I mean, when the players are not doing the basics well, you know there's an issue. Now, going back to Zidane, I think he is a great manager. I think the players and the football that he plays is very interesting. Now, he's been out of managing for a long period now, so it will be fascinating to see whether he does take that Manchester United job. I mean, we were linked to him before we even got Erik ten Hag, and there was rumours that his wife didn't want to come, so it'll be interesting to see if she wants to come this time. But certainly, if Erik ten Hag, or if my opinion changes on Erik ten Hag, I'll certainly won't be against bringing in Zidane. I think he's a manager with great experience. His coaching team are very, very in-depth, and they do look like really good managers. But for me, I think yes, you want Ineos to make the best decisions, and they've got to gain the trust of the fans. Yes, all they've done so far has looked positive, but they will probably give Erik ten Hag time, and all the stuff's come out that immediately they want him to go. So there must be something going on behind the scenes that is making that true. Now, Zidane, with Erik ten Hag, it will be disappointing, but you have to understand, in a new regime, they're going to want to make their own decision. They've been granted full control of sporting decisions, so they will make the decision. And if it is to replace ten Hag, then that's a decision we have to roll with. I think as fans, we just want the best for the club, and if it's that potentially getting rid of ten Hag, which some fans probably don't want to do, it's going to have to be the case, because it's just the way that we have to progress and the way we have to move forward. So it will be interesting to see what happens with that situation. Leave your thoughts in the comments. But for me, as I said, I'm not against ten Hag. I mean, in the summer, if in the next few games, it has been really, really bad, and my opinion might change. But certainly, we're going to have to look at the alternatives, because the performance this season, whether there's been injuries or not, have not been good enough. As I said, we're getting the simple stuff wrong, and it's looking like a huge concern for us. Now, as I said, there's other managers that have been optioned, Tuchel, Nagelsmann as well. Out of the 3, it'd probably be Zidane if I was to get one in. I think he's the most experienced. I think he plays the best football. With Tuchel, he plays a 5-back. That's something Manchester United won't be suited to. Nagelsmann, he's a decent manager as well, but for me, it's just Zidane. I think what he's done, the performance that he's played, he's done well at Real Madrid, and I think he'd be well suited. I think most Manchester United fans probably want him. And obviously he's a legend of the football game, and if he was to become the Manchester United manager, I will be supporting of that. Now, we've given Erik ten Hag more than enough time, and if Zidane was to come in, he might not get the result straight away, but you just got to give the guy time. I think, yes, we've given Erik ten Hag enough time, and we've got the players in, but it has been a difficult role. I think if a new manager was to come in, we would have to give them a project, and that's something Manchester United want to see. So yeah, the fact that many people have been informed that the new managers come in. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about. A well-placed source said that Sir Jim is not completely sold on ten Hag. Figured that Manchester United, except there's noise around the manager's position, they can still enjoy a successful season if the club win the FA Cup and top 4. Roberto De Zerbi is to be an option to replace Pep Guardiola, so he won't be at Manchester United. Ten Hag's future at Manchester United is uncertain. Ineos have analysed potential replacement for ten Hag if a new manager is required. Now, I think it was coming in from United Stand as well, who did an interview with Fabrizio. I do like them a lot. I think their news is very accurate, and they've got some very, very decent journalists. I think they said something that Erik ten Hag's job might be safe. Let me check. yeah, Erik ten Hag has very good chances to remain as Manchester United manager for the next season. So it will be interesting to see what happens. I think there's lots of stuff going on. So whether he will actually be replaced is interesting now. Let's talk about the game tomorrow against Nottingham Forest. It's a huge game for United. There's rumours now that more players are out injured. Harry Maguire's out. Maguire's out. Fernandes and Varane are out. So it's a huge injury crisis at Manchester United. If we look at our only fit defenders, it's Delot, Evans, Cambuala and Lindelof. I mean, that is quite worrying. I think Manchester United want to bring in players this summer, and we definitely need to do that. If you look at the players we have available, as I said, Cambuala, Delot, Evans and Lindelof, this was like a very, very poor back four. But we've been struck with injuries this season, and Maguire and Varane being out is huge for us. I think with that City game looming, it's dreadful. I think with no Bruno as well, yes, what you think of him, but he'd still be a player to have off the bench. It's going to be very difficult, this Forest game now. And with these players out, it does make it that extra difficult. But leave your thoughts in the comments, like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.